check your neighborhood storm watch forecast with Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. And Tara, really loving the sunshine right now. What about when we wake up, and how cool will it be?
Waking up to more sunshine, and yes, I know the trend continues. Chilly mornings, but warmer afternoons. So pretty similar day coming up for tomorrow. We've got 55 cool degrees right now as we look live from the Hyatt Place Uptown Cam. Nice night out there. Just a few remaining scattered clouds. We had that increase in clouds moving through earlier. So instead of mostly sunny, kind of turned mostly cloudy before sunset this evening, but just a few leftover clouds out there right now. No rain. South wind continues at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's that warmerly flow, that warm flow coming out of the south. That's giving us that boost in temperatures with the sunshine. Again, pleasantly cool. A lot of us still hanging on to the 50s. We've got low 40s in Albemarle, Lincolnton, both at 42 there, 41 in Morganton up through Lenoir, chillier 37 in Boone, and we're still at 50 degrees in Jefferson up in Ashe County. By 6 a.m., we're down in the low 40s. More of us, at least, in a few spots will settle into even the low and mid 30s. A little bit colder out there in Morganton, down to 33 to start the day, but we'll be kind of generally right around that 40-degree mark around the metro. So chilly start. You may need the jacket early on, but you can probably peel it off through the afternoon. High pressure is still in firm control. No rain, not only across the Carolinas, but you have to look out toward the Midwest and the Plains states to pick up any area of any sort of precipitation. So we get a few more days of this with the sunshine, warming temperatures. By the end of the week, we're up around 80 degrees before a weekend cold front starts to drop in from the north and west. That will bring the chance of a few showers. It's not going to be a washout. And eventually, we may return to more of a cooler pattern going into next week. So 41 degrees to start the day, some clouds around, back to that mostly sunny sky in the afternoon with temperatures climbing just a little more on that 72 that we had today, forecasting more mid-70s out there tomorrow. It's been a dry stretch. The dry stretch marches on. Of course, we still have a ways to go in the month. We're only on March 9th, but the last time we saw any rain was last Wednesday, and that was only a few sprinkles. Most of that was down through South Carolina. We had a little more measurable rain last Monday, and we're already running, though, close to an inch below normal by this part of the month. But again, we do get those increased rain chances by the end of the weekend and going into early next week. Here comes the front dropping in from the north, and actually, here we are Friday evening. We could pick up a couple of those showers north of I-40 and up toward the mountains as well. So the chance of showers already beginning in the higher elevations on Friday. And actually the more favored zone for seeing the chance of showers over the weekend will stay primarily north and west of Charlotte. You can see that band of green there and stretching out toward Raleigh. But again, if the front sags far enough south, we'll start to tap into some of the cooler air by the end of the weekend. But not so tomorrow. Tomorrow we are back soaring into the 70s from Albemarle down through Wadesboro, low to mid 70s there, 75 in Chesterfield, about 74 for folks in Rock Hill tomorrow, 75 degrees in Concord and Gastonia and around Charlotte, 72 up at Stony Point there and west of there into Taylorsville, also in the 70s, mid 70s in Lenoir and Morganton, and we'll top out in the low 60s in the mountains. Again, close to 80 by Friday, and then here we are, end of the weekend. We start that cooling process, 50s and 60s, and yes, don't forget, before heading to bed Saturday night, time to turn the clocks forward 1 hour, but we get more daylight, guys.